Get out. Get it out of here!
Yeah. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm going to save this stuff.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Good Improv Show. You are lucky enough to be watching. And you know what? We can cut you off at any time.
Yeah.
So,
just keep that in
thank
mind.
your lucky stars.
Keep that in mind. We just turn off the comedy taps.
Well, we're so grateful to have access to you now.
Oh, yeah.
So incredibly grateful. And it's so nice to have you back. Oh, it's been a while. But it's nice to have you here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'd like to shout out as well, because Dan opened this with another episode of Good Improv, but I'd like to shout it out with people who may have a mental illness where they don't like change, so they've watched only one, and this is the one they're watching. So for those people, welcome back to the same episode of Good Improv.
Never changes.
Yeah, that's right. Same comforting thing every time.
Everything's going to be okay.
Yeah. Hopefully this will be a funny episode, so if this is the one you're always watching, then it's a funny one.
Well, let's not promise the sun and the stars here.
All right.
But what does change every episode is our suggestions, which we get from you. And we're so grateful that you send them in. And you sent 3 of them in. What are they?
They're Kayak, Gutted,
Oh.
and Sensual.
Oh.
Well, thank you.
Oh.
And if you want to
Yeah.
send a one-word suggestion in, you can send it in to us on X or on Instagram or Facebook.
Ooh, I like that you're calling Twitter X.
Is that
just
what they
so
call Twitter
everybody
now? I
knows
still
that
call
you're
it Twitter.
X.
I
You're on
don't
X.
Twitter, but I still call it Twitter.
You can call it Twitter if you want.
Yeah.
I've moved to X.
Yeah,
X.
X. And you don't send a tweet anymore. What do they call it? You send a
It's a post.
post. I mean, that's kind of just plainly what it is, though. I mean, you post something and they called it a tweet.
Yeah.
And they just moved it back to post.
It's not a retweet, it's a repost.
That's kind of a step backwards, I think.
You can
They should-
a step backwards. You can post and delete. That's a post and ghost.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that works. That's fun. That's fun. You know, I take it back. Musk, you're doing a great job.
All right.
I am a instructor for rapiding.
Okay. I am a hot air balloonist.
And we are having a fight over how we're going to get across this river. Are we going to do the kayak thing, or are we going to take my hot air balloon? And I think we know which one is going to prevail.
I'm having a fight like around the world in 80 days where it's
That's
like one's
right.
Phineas Fogg and he's going to have a hot air balloon. The other's like, no, kayak. That's how we'll do it. Around the world in 80 days. And he's still in the middle of London like, well, maybe this was a miscalculation.
I seem to have gone straight up, but that's about all.
Then they pull out their guns and they shoot at each
There
other.
you go.
That's
Action
the
movie
American
style.
remake.
That's the American.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am a snake charmer.
And I am a charming used car salesman.
And we are having a competition to see who will sell the most cars.
Yeah, let's cut to that scene there. Well. If it isn't Gary, the top salesman here.
I see you remembered my name.
I did. I'm a snake. I'm still capable of remembering things. Now, I know we have this little competition going on here
Yes.
about who can sell more cars.
Yes. You're
Right?
a snake?
Yes, I'm a snake. Is that a problem for you?
No, it's not a problem for me.
Okay.
I accept it.
You don't like the little
'Cause I can
teeny
sell
tie I'm
against-
wearing around my neck?
I can sell against anybody.
Does it blow your mind to find out my neck is up by my head and not just my whole body?
A little bit.
Well,
But that's where it would be right under your mouth, I think.
Yeah, I know. That's makes sense.
Oh, hey, sorry, I'm back for my test drive. You know
And?
what?
What'd you think?
I mean, it's a sleek thing, but just seems like it's really like weirdly long and but very thin.
Flared.
Okay. I mean, it was just a little comfortable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take the car. I'm sorry. I got to go.
You don't still need a car?
Yeah, I do.
What?
Oh, well, because I have cars that I'm selling.
You do? Great. I'll take that one.
Okay.
Thanks. You're great.
What?
That was my car. Damn it. I forgot to have keys for one of the cars in the lot. That was my personal vehicle. I really needed that.
I can't believe you're going to actually beat me. I can't believe it.
I will. Once I sell one, I'll beat you.
You son of a gun.
Oh, hey, hey. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just looking to get a new car here. Yeah.
Well, that's what I sell. I sell cars.
Oh, all right.
You're looking to buy?
Well, yeah. That's why I came into an auto dealership. I mean, yeah, I'd like to buy a car.
Let me show you this one here. It's a real nice fancy car. Open the trunk.
Okay. Whoa,
Full
hey.
of snakes.
Wow, there's one
Oh,
there.
how did those get there?
Ow!
Wow.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't expect a trunk full of snakes.
Oh, wow.
What about me? I'm just a single snake. Just one snake.
Well, I mean, I guess that's a bit better than a bunch of
Whole
snakes.
trunk's full, right?
Okay, well, what car can you show me?
I got this nice little sleek unit. It's real nice and long and thin.
All right. I noticed that the
This will
pedals.
seat about 800 snake. 2 human beings.
Okay. All right. Okay. I like where this is going. You know what? I think I'll take it for a test drive here. The pedals don't seem to be down by where my feet can operate.
No, you need to operate them like up where your mouth is. That's the main way.
That's what these are up here.
That's right.
Okay.
That's how one would manipulate
So I just hit this with my head to go faster.
That's
and then
right.
Hit this with my head to brake.
to slow down. That's right.
All right. Okay. All right. I noticed there's also the windshield isn't like a normal windshield in a car here.
We cut to the Bachelorette. The snake's been discovered, and you're on the Bachelorette. Okay, you've been biting a lot of the contestants.
Okay, what? Like 4 is a lot?
Like 4 is a
How
lot.
many has there? Okay, history of the show. How many snake bites would you say have occurred on the cast? It's got to be at least 4
4.
average.
It's 4.
4 total?
Yes, 4 total.
Just since I've been here.
Yes.
Well, what a coincidence.
Well, it's no coincidence because they've happened on the dates that you've been on with these beautiful women.
Fine.
All right?
Yes.
So you've got another date now, but
Okay.
no biting. Okay, that's what the producers say. Here's your next date here.
We cut to the camera isolation-y booth. Tonight's my date with Sebastian, and I'm really excited to get some one-on-one time. And I just think he's misunderstood. I mean, the other girls were intimidated by him because he can't blink, and he senses you by sticking his tongue out, which is a little disturbing. But I think he has a beautiful soul underneath, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know him.
We cut back to producer and snake. You told her that my name was Sebastian. Why didn't you just say like a deadly cobra or something like that?
Well, because it's all about you. It's not about a deadly cobra. It's about Sebastian.
I hate that name. It makes you sound so weak. You know what the other snakes say when they say that? They go,
It's kind of a hissing
yeah,
sound.
the hissing sound, but it's devastating when you hear it and you're a snake.
We cut to a homeowners association. So we've had some complaints about the hissing at night.
Okay,
You
well,
two being up at night hissing. It's
well,
being really loud. It's
I'm
past
sorry,
the-
but Sebastian and I we're very passionate.
That's right.
And sometimes our lovemaking gets out of hand.
That's right.
But it's our house and our private property, and we can do what we want. We're not hurting anybody.
I mean, it hurts a lot when we do make love.
Yes,
but still.
yeah, it was very painful and very uncomfortable, and I actually have conjunctivitis because of But other than that, I mean, it's our love, and
That's
I don't
right.
care if this homeowners association doesn't understand it.
Yeah.
Sebastian and I are meant to be together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'll bite so hard.
So, honey, remember your temper. Calm down.
Fine.
Better. He really does bites. You
I
better
won't
watch
spit
out.
venom,
have
but
a
I am
lot
going to
of
wiggle my tail.
Yeah, I have to take a lot of anti-venom.
Oh my
lot.
goodness. All right. Well, you'll be fine. But thanks anyway.
We cut to a typical trad wife social media video. Now, I know you ladies out there, if you're like me, you know that your job is to stay home, keep a clean house because your husband works hard all day, and keep him happy. And one of the things that keeps my husband happy is when we have a steady supply of anti-venom. And I have to take so much of this that I've learned to make it myself. And ladies, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing.
The snake busts in the door. What's for dinner?
Oh God, his temper! I am a surgeon.
I am the Surgeon General.
And we are whitewater rafting with no helmets. Because we're just that good.
Can you believe it? Nobody would recommend this, but we gotta try it out before we do what we say.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, they say 4 out of 5 doctors recommend you wear a helmet while whitewater rafting. But I mean, how do we know unless we do
Gotta
it?
give it a shot.
We're 3
Guys,
doctors.
I really insist you wear one of these helmets.
Oh, no way, man. No way.
No, you're destroying the statistics.
Look, I am a doctor, okay? I live by my intelligence and my ability to keep steady hands while operating. And there's no way any square is going to tell me that I need to wear a helmet.
I've heard your rationale, and we've all watched the video together. And just, you know what could happen with your head and a sharp rock.
I just don't think the medical science is there to back it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even if it is.
Even
Yep,
if it
that's
is. You're in charge.
That's it. He's
You're
the
in
general.
charge.
He's
Here's the
surgeon
keys,
general.
boys. He throws the keys to the
He's
fucking
like,
kayak.
Yeah, thanks.
We cut to a board meeting. All right, you're all respected members of the medical community.
We
and,
are. We're medical members of
All
the respected medical
respected
community.
members.
Every one of us. More
I'm
respected than the
a
last.
lobbyist for big hairspray, and we
Okay.
really need you to tell people to stop wearing helmets. Now, I know you doctors always tell people that wearing a helmet doing a dangerous activity with sharp rocks is recommended, but you know what? We don't sell as much hairspray that way, so we're going to give you each hundreds of thousands of dollars if you just kind of, recommend that wearing a helmet maybe isn't the best thing.
This is incredible. With this money, we could create hairspray solid enough to act like a human helmet. They wouldn't have to buy helmets at all. It could eliminate the entire helmet industry.
Wow.
We cut to another meeting. All right, we're Big Helmet. You're putting us out of business.
Oh.
So we need you doctors to go on and say that hairspray, I don't know, causes cancer or something. Just make it up. You're the doctors.
Well, it probably does cause cancer. I mean,
oh, really? Does it?
Yeah, sure,
Oh, geez,
everything
I use a lot of
does.
hairspray. I should use less then.
everything does. Don't
Oh,
worry
okay.
about it.
All right. Well, we just need people to be wearing helmets. They can't fit them on anymore because their heads are so perfectly helmet shaped. Because the hairspray.
Okay, just let our family pets go.
Oh, yeah,
Please.
we don't screw around. Big hairspray.
Wow.
A big helmet.
They just came in here with a sack of cash.
Yeah, big hairspray tried to pay you off. No, big helmet. We threaten you.
Wow.
And we're not afraid of anything because we're all wearing helmets, so we're safe.
Don't make our pets wear clothes. We beg of you. Don't do it.
Do
Please.
not create an Instagram in my pet's name.
No,
Do not do it.
Pictures will be released unless you go out there and say that helmets are awesome and hairspray is for losers.
Fine, we'll say it, but people don't really listen to scientists like they used to.
Really, they don't? The
No.
kids of today don't listen to scientists?
No.
Oh. All right, I'll probably just pay some YouTuber to say it then.
Damn it! We always lose out to those YouTubers.
I am a used boat shop tourist.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I thought he was just going to be used boat shop. Used boat shop tourist. And I am the secret king of Atlantis who has amnesia and is living as a derelict on the streets of New York.
Wow. And we are overhearing a conversation that Jordan is having as they quickly hurry by and like, ew, gross, get away from that guy real quick. Because you're derelict and you're in the gutter.
Yeah,
Presumably
yeah.
you don't look so good.
Yeah, no, I look horrible. I'm
Yeah.
wearing some guy's used suit. Doesn't fit me
Right.
right.
So like many are
My
walking
hair's
by you,
straggly.
many are walking by you, and then like maybe one person like stops and says, "Hey, sir, can I help you?" And you're like, "I was a king once."
Yeah, I think because I'm amnesia. Remember the amnesia?
That's right.
Yeah.
I think I was a king once, but this doesn't feel right. Or, there's something to
Yeah.
indicate that there's still something left of you in there. And you're not totally lost to the amnesia. That's
Yep.
what I think.
I am a sensual masseuse.
I am a centaur.
And we are speed dating.
Let's go to that scene. Yeah.
Okay, well, you've had a lot of drinks,
So,
and the more you drink, the more sensual you become,
okay.
I think. You know? more sultry, more seductive,
That's right.
more probably appealing in every way,
Okay.
right?
Excuse me, sorry. Sir, could you please stop urinating on the floor? I know your horse body probably can't control it, but try at least a little bit.
I'm trying, okay? I've
Okay, all
never
right, okay.
had this at least I haven't pooped on the floor.
That's true.
Do you know how hard that is for a horse to hold in?
Thank you. So you have 30 seconds left on this date before we rotate.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks. Wow, those 30 seconds are just going to seem to last forever.
Yeah, well, hey, what's your deal? Is it you don't like centaurs? Is that what it is?
Why would you say that? I've said nothing but nice things about you.
No, I know, but it just kind of feels like, you're just masking a deep-seated hatred of centaurs.
Wow, that's pretty good knowledge on human nature.
Yeah.
Because I was too much with the flattery.
That's
and
right.
the-
It was like too nice. It was like,
Too
oh,
nice.
nice hooves. I've never heard that before.
Right, too focused.
A little too focused.
Yeah, I do dislike centaurs,
Yeah,
actually.
I kind of figured.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right, time's up.
Hold on, no.
Wait,
I
I actually
wanted to-
connected with this person.
There's a connection
Oh, well,
made there.
centaur.
It was a speed date. You have to move on to the next date.
I don't wanna.
You got to move on to that table, and the satyr is going to move on to this one. The goat leg guy.
All right, well, life has changed, buddy.
All right.
We
Clippity
cut
clop,
to
clippity clop, clippity clop.
we cut to a adult massage parlor. Janice, do I have to take number 15? It's that centaur again.
You have to. We have to. The customer is king.
He's going to ask for a happy ending, and I will reiterate, he is a centaur. I mean that's an exhausting happy ending for me.
I know.
All right, okay, fine.
The customer is king, and
Fine.
the law for refusing the king is,
Fine. Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
today?
trying to get up on the table. Clippity clop.
Okay,
Clippity
oh.
stop.
All right, I mean, you can just stand on your four legs, probably, but okay, that's
Okay.
fine. That's fine.
We cut to a funeral. We're here to grieve for the sex worker that was killed when Centaur visited the Sensual parlor. Would anybody like to say anything nice about the deceased?
I mean, I could say a few words.
Okay.
If you'd like. That'd be appropriate.
You can.
I never did learn her name.
Me either. But I know that she is the type of person that would have liked to have been killed by sex with a centaur.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm the funeral director. Sir,
Oh,
would you
yes.
please stop urinating on the floor?
I can't help it, okay?
I am an Olympic judge.
And I am a judge of Olympic judging, which is now an event in the Olympics.
Yeah, and we are at the Olympics with that going on. Okay, so here we are today at the Olympic figure skating competition. The skater from France just went through a fantastic routine, and
And here we are at the Olympic judging competition, and the judge is looking at the skater from France, just seeing what kind of moves they're making, writing some stuff down on their card there.
And look at that. The judge who is judging the judge has just announced the moves of the skater who was doing the thing down at the Olympic Games. What
Oh.
a fun day we're having here.
the judge is awarding a 9.5 for that performance.
Oh,
That's incredible scores for the skater from
And
France.
the judge of the figure skating judge did not like that. They thought that was too generous, and so they are giving them a 7.2 for that 9.5.
The judge of the figure skating judge's HB pencil has had a broken tip, and they've gone to sharpen it, but they've dropped it, and that's going to be a -2 on their score.
Wow. I have never seen a score like 9.5 in all my years calling figure skating, and they are many.
Oh, and it looks like we have an official coming up to the judge who's judging the figure skating. There seems to be some sort of controversy. They seem to be getting into an argument, and the official is asking the judge to pee in a cup.
triple
I think
klutz.
there's some possible thought of performance enhancing, judgment enhancing drugs happening.
A triple klutz on the play now, the three judges stumbling at the same time, all falling to the floor. The form good. That's what these athletes train for, ladies and gentlemen. They're in peak physical judging condition.
We are Inuit.
We are Inuit at the South Pole.
We are Inuit at the South Pole because we heard that's where the culture is.
So, I gotta say, I'm not seeing much here. I mean, you dragged me all the way. It was a long kayak to get here.
Largely similar to where we were, if I'm being honest.
I had to drag you, cousin. You broke your leg as we traversed these lands.
Well, yeah, but it's at the same time. What I meant in general, bringing us to the South Pole.
Yeah.
I mean, we were happy. We were in the North Pole. There was actually land there. This seems to be just completely ice.
It is, yes,
Yeah, there's
completely
nothing
ice.
here.
Barren ice. Wow. It's all going on here. This is the epicenter of culture.
Of
That's
what?
what I.
Of what? We had culture where we were.
Right.
We had those games we played. We had throat singing.
We use those walrus bones to do stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What are they doing over here? You guys see anything?
No, I see penguins is what I see. Lots of penguins.
Whoa. How about that?
You make the penguin the new walrus.
Well, they have seals here as well. I'm pretty sure.
Seals, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Incredible.
some seals here.
That's incredible.
so the seal becomes the walrus,
Well, we
obviously.
had seals back home. Well,
the penguins could be the seals now, then.
Okay. So is there like a cutting edge sort of advantage out of here?
You
Down
brought
at the
us here.
South
Don't you
Pole.
have any of these answers?
Why didn't you know before we came?
I thought we would find these answers together once we got here.
All right, fine.
Look around, see what's popping, you
Let's
know?
build a shelter, I guess, because it's gonna get cold soon.
What are we going to build it out of? Just snow?
What are we gonna build it at? We're Inuit. What do you
Ice?
mean? What are we gonna build it at?
Oh, ice. Fine. We'll build another one out of ice. I thought if we're going somewhere new, maybe we try something new. Heaven forbid we try anything new. Let's just build another one out of ice.
Let's look for material that would be good for a recording studio. You know, soundproofing. We want to think about that.
You know where we had that? Back home.
Yeah.
We lived near a city. We could have gone and bought recording equipment. You volunteered at the local radio station.
I did. Yeah.
Life was good
You
back
ran
home.
the bingo.
Life was good. Now it can be great. Now it can be great.
We cut to 50 years later, where they have managed to set up a town.
Ice Town.
Nice town. All right. Well, okay. So I've sent out the tourist brochures, and
Good.
hopefully we'll get some people moving here. Because I mean, we really need more people, guys. The three of us just aren't cutting.
We
it.
have the buildings. We got the
We got the
infrastructure
building.
now.
Yeah. We just need people to jumpstart our economy here.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's if any stores moved in.
Just penguins. Just a lot of penguins. The penguins seem to be liking it, though.
Well, a lot of, we could do a lot of commerce. We could, but we turned down all the business. There's the massage parlors. There's the boat factories. There's the fishmongers.
Yeah. All ideas that we had that you just turned down.
Yeah, you just turned them down out of hand because we came up with them.
And those businesses just keep sending letters, too. They want to do business here, you know?
I guess the massage parlor was a weird idea. I mean, it was only the three
Who's
of us
their
here.
clientele? Like, other than the three of us.
Well, that's the one flaw. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least we have each other. At least we have each other.
I
right?
have an idea.
Okay.
Good.
Let's move to the middle. Guys, we tried the North Pole. It was fine. We tried the South Pole. I think we can agree it sucked.
Big time.
Yes.
Big time.
So
sucks.
let's try the middle. Let's try the middle of the planet. Maybe that's the
Wow,
place.
the equator, hey?
Yeah. Maybe that's where we should go.
Okay.
Let's start an Inuit colony there.
I like that.
Middle Earth.
Cut to three dried skeletons in the Sahara.
We are aerobics instructors.
We are aerobics instructors who are at a Life Fest shop.
We are aerobics instructors at a Life Vest shop because we want to start teaching underwater aerobics, and we need to have our people float because they keep drowning. They're heavy. They're heavy people.
You
That's why we
can't
need
tell the
aerobics.
difference. They're underwater. You're doing a really good job. Oh, no, actually, it's just the gas. That's you
he's-
spasming under the
yeah,
water.
He's just trying desperately to get back to the surface.
I see,
I
I
thought
see.
he was really, really in the zone there.
Really feeling the burn. I mean, his lungs are probably feeling the
Yeah,
burn at this
yeah.
point.
We cut to a police station. All right, Chief. We've had a dozen underwater aerobics teams mysteriously die.
God damn it! I want this sick son of a bitch off the street. Whoever's doing. What did the coroner say? What was the cause of death?
Murder.
No, yeah, but specifically, what did he do? What happened? Like, what actually killed them?
He said, I bet the underwater aerobics murderer, whose cool name we haven't come up with yet, has killed again. That's what he said.
So he has not actually listed a cause of... Okay, get the coroner in here.
Coroner.
Hello. I was waiting outside the door to sort of say my name.
Okay, no, see
But
now...
you just called me coroner. Nobody addressed me by my
We
name.
need...
Hi, Dan.
Hello.
We need the cause of death.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so we need the cause of death on this before we can go forward with this as a murder
the way I
investigation.
think about it,
Yes.
must have been a murder.
Okay, yes.
Told you.
Yeah,
And you know who I think I did it is the underwater killer.
Okay, yeah, but that... Okay, see...
Well, come better name, obviously.
I
but,
don't think you
cooler
realize
name.
quite what I'm asking here. Maybe you don't realize what I'm asking. Okay, say hypothetically
Right.
I stabbed someone. Hypothetically.
Who did you stab?
I didn't
you
stab
shouldn't
anyone.
do that.
Let's just say hypothetically I stabbed someone.
Okay.
Now, when the body gets to you, the coroner, you say this man was murdered,
Right.
and he was murdered because...
You stabbed him. You
Yeah,
said
exactly.
so. You
because
admitted
I
it.
stabbed him. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Now we're going somewhere.
You
So,
admitted it.
Now...
The wet slasher.
The wet slasher. Did you do this underwater?
No. Okay, so now the victims that came in from
Oh,
the
that'd be so
underwater
crazy
aerobics.
because there was no slashes on them.
Okay, well,
How
all right.
would you conceal that
There
from
was
us?
no slashes
I
on
better
them.
recheck the bodies.
Yes, perfect. Check the bodies. There was no slashes. They were not stabbed.
How do you know so much about this case?
Whoa, you know
said
a
there was
ton.
Look, I need
You
you
should
to...
talk to the police. Oh,
I
that's
am
us.
the police. I'm the
That's
chief
us.
of police. Look,
Wow, to think the chief of police is the underwater.
I'm not
slasher?
the underwater slasher. Look, murder...
So we're going with underwater slasher. That's what we've all agreed on.
No,
as the-
because they're not slashing anybody.
I have to look at the bodies. You said you did it with slashing. I
I
wanted
didn't
to confirm
say
that.
anything. You said slasher. Look, I need you to look at the bodies and find out how they were murdered. Murder is not enough.
Okay.
You need to know how they were murdered.
Murder is not enough. That's not what a murderer would say.
That's what a murderer would say, yeah.
Go look at the bodies.
I'll go look at the bodies.
And then tell me how they died.
Okay.
He wants to hear about his own crimes.
We cut to after the bodies are looked at. So I was looking at the bodies.
Yes.
They're dead.
Yeah, I know they're dead. How did they die?
They were murdered
Okay, how were they murdered?
by the under.
No,
Water
not who.
slasher.
Not who. Not who. Not
That's
who.
the method of their death.
How? How did they die?
Slashed.
Did they hit their head? Did they fall?
No,
Did
they were slashed.
Did they? Were they? They were slashed. You found slash
I didn't
wounds.
find any slash marks.
Well, then how were they slashed?
Well, okay, listen. If the underwater slasher confesses to me that, hey, I did this one and I slashed him, I'm going to take his word for it.
Well, I didn't. The underwater slasher.
He
did
is
not
the
confess.
underwater slasher after all.
So, are you talking about when I hypothetically said this?
Yeah.
But then I'm not the underwater slasher. I was just
Denying
trying
it now.
to get you.
Now that we're on the record.
Look. I need to know how they died. That has to be on the report. Otherwise, I cannot open this investigation.
Wants to sweep this under the rug. He doesn't even want to open the
Oh my
investigation
God.
now.
We cut to an apartment. So you guys obviously didn't clean. You clearly swept everything underneath the rug. Quite literally. It's piled.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. We cleaned up.
Yeah, I think that rug was a hump like that before.
Yeah,
we...
it's not our fault. You have uneven floors, dude.
Weird floors.
Guys, it's piled in a shitty way underneath the rug. We can all see it. There's plates underneath the rug. It's crunchy when you walk.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those plates were there when we moved in.
Yeah, I
guy.
think so. I've been crushing on those plates for must be
Yeah,
years now at this point.
Yeah. It's hard for me to sneak in. You know, I sneak in middle of the night after having wicked sex with a woman.
Wow.
And and then I wake this dude up.
Yeah, because I'm in such a deep sleep from having wicked sex with a lady.
Yeah.
beforehand.
And then I crunch on the plate, and he all wakes up like, huh, whoa. So yeah, it's really actually affected our lives. I think we should get more than our damage deposit back.
100%.
I know that the plates aren't there in every unit because I said check the other units. I
Well,
do unit
See
inspections.
the negligent landlording right here.
Yeah.
We get the plates and nobody else does. I mean, I'm glad we have them. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. But why doesn't everybody else have this feature?
Yeah.
It's not a feature. It's a mess. Now clean it up, or I'm gonna have to maybe give you a warning, a written warning. How would you like that?
Oh,
Okay.
I wouldn't like that overly. I would have to read it.
Well, we don't have to read it. Just
Oh, we
crumple
don't
it
have
up
to
and
read it?
Throw it away, right?
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, go
you
ahead.
just told us.
Oh,
we
you-
already
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
It doesn't
that's
matter
fine.
if
I don't
Fine,
think
then.
I don't think you would throw it away. I think you'd throw it under that rug. That's where you've thrown every other thing in here.
Well, I mean, it's it takes one to know one.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I did it. I called it. I did that.
Landlord.
That happened. What are you gonna do about it, landlord?
We cut to the next time. Now I know what you're thinking. This looks to be a much larger rug with
Yeah.
a much larger pile of plates underneath
Yeah,
it.
maybe you gotta walk around it now, but I think that's just
A trick of the eye
trick
is
of the
all
eye,
that
yeah.
is. You came in from a different angle last time.
it's the
so
shadows. It's a different time of year. The sun's coming in a different angle.
yeah, so we
just-
remember that rug that we had with
Looks
the
way
pile
bigger.
of plates under it last time
Yeah.
you were here.
Yeah.
You
It's
told
bigger
us.
and there's more stuff underneath.
Well,
it.
no, it's just it's
No,
the same. It's
no.
just kind of from your perspective.
Trick of the senses, like that dress with the, was it blue and gold or is it brown
Can't
and
even
green?
tell.
You don't know. You don't know. You literally don't know. This is a dress in the middle of our room, is what this is.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is an eviction notice.
What?
Okay.
Yes. You guys have 21 days to vacate
Oh.
Why only 21? Why not the full month?
because there's only a few weeks left in the month. 3 weeks.
Oh, I see. We get penalized because you come in here a
Yeah.
week after the
Just
fact.
because your month is off time doesn't mean we should get penalized
Yeah.
for it. I say we get the full month.
We should get forced to move out in a month, not in 21 days.
Yeah.
Fine, a month.
Okay.
All right. We'll come back in a month and we'll be ready.
Okay.
We got a month later. Eviction notice? What eviction notice? We never got an
This
eviction
never
notice.
happened. When did this happen?
This didn't happen.
You guys never got one?
No, what are you
Oh.
talking about?
I'm sorry about
No,
that.
we
I'll
didn't
go to
get
the
it.
office and get you another copy.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Good.
That'll help.
Thank you. And
We
it's-
cut to after that's happened. So we have to leave out right now. We don't get an extra 30.
No, the time is still.
It's
well,
still
we
allowed.
didn't get the first one, so really, it should be a whole month eviction notice.
Well, you knew about it though, because I told you, right?
did. Tell
yeah,
us, yeah.
really? I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All
It's kind
right.
of counting on the fact that we put the other one under the rug to.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Hey, any apartments here for rent? Available?
No, but there is a used boat shop down the road.
Oh, sweet.
Okay,
Let's
use
go there.
boat shop.
We are guys who live in their kayaks.
Like a houseboat, but a kayak.
Yeah, tied together, 3 of them.
We are guys who live in their kayaks who are trying, who are frustrated.
We are guys who are trying to live in our kayaks but are frustrated because this is obviously a very impractical idea and it will be incredibly hard for us to execute any kind of normal life while living on 3 kayaks tied together.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm absolutely gutted, guys, that we have to get rid of this arrangement here and separate these kayaks.
First, you move us to the South Pole,
Yeah.
and now you're having us live in our kayaks.
Oh, it's just the pain, the grief that
You
I've
are
caused
the worst chief we have ever had.
Yeah, I gotta
history-
have to agree. After the massage parlor moved in, I thought things were gonna be okay. And then suddenly, we're not in control of Vice City anymore whatsoever. The mob's taking over.
Yeah. The mob moved into our South Pole city.
I know.
Now we're living in our kayaks.
I know. We made some strategic errors. I thought we were stronger together, so we tied ourselves together with that rope. But then we actually fared much worse in combat.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because we were
Bound to each
We
other.
could have been watching each other's backs and
Right? I thought we'd move in unison as one. But that was
like
not.
one of those guys who has 5 Michael Jacksons on poles and he dances with them.
Kind of, yeah.
And
Right.
even then, how would that help? Because you punch one guy and then I'm punching in the wrong direction.
Right? I thought we would just flow. I thought our chi, our collective chi would
What do you
balance.
mean, gee, we're Inuit.
I know we're Inuit, but
Chi?
we've got chi, we've got, feelings, we've got intuition, we've got heart sense, we got heart balls.
What are you talking about?
I'm
Do you
talking
even know
about-
anything about Inuit culture?
I know some things. Yeah, I have
He's
a
the
recipe.
chief, after all.
I have a recipe for bannock.
Not Bannock.
It's close. It's
Yes.
close enough.
Closer than I expected.
Some sugar, some flour,
I don't think
some milk,
I've ever seen any other Inuit ever make bannock in my entire life.
margarine, and
You don't even know the whole recipe.
I know it.
Is this
course
because
I
when we
know
went
it.
to Fort Edmonton Park, that woman was making bannock and you clocked it and went, "Oh, that's a good idea. We should do that."
No, obviously not. It's important to who I am.
Who it's important to who you are.
Is living in a kayak important to who you are?
It was. Yeah, it was.
Well, what are we going to do now?
You know what? I'm doing what I'm going to do. I'm cutting this loose, and I'm going back to the North Pole where we belong.
Wow.
I'm going back to Inuvik, and I am going to live there in the town we grew up in where I was perfectly happy. Okay?
No sense of adventure. Okay.
And what are you going to do? I suppose you're going to go take Ice City over again.
Yeah, I'm going to drift on this river and see where it takes me. Probably back to Ice City, where my redemption arc will be complete.
Fine, then I'll give the equator another try.
We are... we're sex therapists.
We are sex therapists who are feeling perplexed.
We are sex therapists who are feeling perplexed because our favorite sports team didn't win the big game. I just don't understand it, fellow sex therapists. We all agreed which team was going to win.
Well, we talked about it, and it was our favorite team.
Yeah.
I mean, we mentioned we hope they win. Yeah, we had said they had a pretty good chance.
We did everything we could to stimulate them, and yet there was no climax. There was no happy ending.
Well, that's not our fault.
Yeah.
Something that's partly their fault too, right?
Yeah. You can't put it all on us. I mean, it's not our responsibility to
We
hold
were
up
cheering as
entirely.
loud as we could for as long as we could.
It's
Yeah.
not all on us yet.
Until it started getting sore.
Yeah.
My throat went out from yelling and cheering.
So we had to stop. We had to slow down. And you know what? Sometimes I felt that sports team wasn't as responsive to our needs as
That's
fans
right.
as it possibly could
We'd
be.
yell shoot, and they would not shoot.
Yeah, so you got to listen. You got to listen, and part of communication is listening and applying, and also communicating back what they would like us to do. That sports team never once said if our cheering was helping them, or if they want us to cheer differently, maybe at a different pace.
All they do is put up passive-aggressive signs like a noise meter, like, I can't hear you, like,
Yeah, yeah.
thanks for ridiculing my cheering that I'm doing.
It made us feel.
I'm cheering as loud as I can, thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it made us feel unwanted and unappreciated, which I think led to us not being able to perform as well as fans as we possibly could have.
Yeah.
They were also slightly manipulative, with several hot streaks and cold streaks coming at us.
That's 100%
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
One game they're scoring 8 goals, the other they're letting 8 goals in. Which is it?
Yeah. I mean, some consistency, I think, is very important in a relationship between a sports team and their fans.
I think so too.
I think sometimes narcissists will do what's called a love bomb, and they'll overwhelm you with affection.
That's
They'll
right.
they'll win 7, 8, 9 games in a row.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and then suddenly, now we're losing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Yeah.
games in a row.
They turn it off just like that.
Which might
Yeah.
be fine for their needs, but that doesn't take into account what our needs are, which is why I think that communication between fans and sports teams is an important step.
You got your hand on your stick and you want a puck.
Right?
What about this? Always swapping in new players.
Well,
Just
some-
when you're starting to get used to things and how they are, everything's comfortable. It's like, no, I want a big change. I want a huge change.
I mean, if I may play devil's advocate here, maybe they thought swapping in players would spice things up.
Well, it
make it
didn't.
more exciting for us, the fans, a little change,
Sure, I mean, maybe in the short term that works, right? But look where we are now.
Well, I think their main problem is when they did swap these people in, they didn't. We didn't talk about boundaries. We didn't talk about expectations.
Yes.
Are these people expected to do all the same things that the people they replaced were doing? And
Right.
am I comfortable with that?
Right. And how much money do we have to throw at a lobby to get the material satin used more? More satin in the jerseys.
Yeah.
More satin in the room. Everywhere. Covered in
And maybe
satin.
Just light
Pants.
some candles, Make it set the mood for us to watch this game.
Right.
Right. Maybe the organ plays something a little nicer every so often.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be nice to hear some pleasant sounds from the organ.
Yeah.
Instead of just starting the game, I mean, how about just talking for a bit first, right? How about a little bit of that? Maybe a little bit, maybe a slightly longer warm up so we can watch that and get used to the fact that, hey, a sport is going to be played, and then our bodies have a chance
But
to get
instead,
used to
the
that.
air horn's going off.
Yeah, right away, right into it, and it doesn't respect our needs to be able to warm into something like that.
Yep. Well, there's always next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always next year.
Always next year.
We are fishmongers.
I was gonna do that one if you didn't.
We are fishmongers who are feeling curious.
We're fishmongers who are feeling curious because, I mean, what's inside other animals, guys? We've only ever done fish. Guys. I mongered a goat last night.
What?
Yeah. I'm not proud of it. I'm just reporting it. Okay? Look, I was curious. I mean, come on.
So you're a goat monger now?
No, I'm still a fishmonger.
Are you, though?
I'm still a fishmonger.
Well, hold on. Are you, though? Are you still a fishmonger? Because you've mongered a goat.
Yes.
You have said that. So, does mongering one goat make you a goat monger? Or is it something you have to really dedicate yourself
You're
to?
telling me you've never been curious to monger another animal just to see what was in there.
I've never mongered a goat, if that's what you're asking.
Well, a
Yeah.
goat would just happen to be handy, okay? That's what was
Oh.
around.
Happened to be handy, not happened to be hoovy. Hey, that would behoove you.
All right, okay, all right. Stop it.
I mean, I might monger like a frog, I guess. If it's mostly a fish anyway, right?
Well, I mean, it's still different, though, right? Like, I think I was going home, and a guy was selling his goat, and I bought him, and I took him home, and I mongered it.
You bought him. You participated in goat trafficking.
Well, I mean,
Goat commerce.
still selling, yeah.
The buying and selling of goats.
I gotta
Wow.
say, I mean, it was weird. I got used to it after a little while. The insides are completely different.
Do you think you'll monger a goat again? Do you think you'll be like a serial killer? You've got a taste for it now.
I don't think I'll do a goat, but I might
You're going to escalate?
try something else.
Like what? What else
Yeah,
even
there it
is
is.
there?
a pig.
Wow, where will you end up?
I don't know. You don't have to take scales off of them. There's no scales. You do have to take the hair off, though.
We cut to a talk show. And so we welcome now Justin, the monger of hundreds of animals. You've mongered them all. It's all in your new book.
Yep. How to monger 100 different animals. I monger everything from, the fish, which is the standard thing to monger. But then some squid. I monger some crabs and lobsters. I monger a cow. A bison at the end.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what has your journey of mongering taught you? What's the key takeaway?
I mean, it's taught me that inside, we're all kind of the same. I mean, we're different organs slightly, but really, I mean, we're all kind of the same in a lot of ways. We all have bones, well, other than the crab and the lobster. So then the squid, I guess.
So a raccoon is the same as a jellyfish?
I mean, kind of in a more metaphorical way. Yeah, in a physiological way, they're extremely different.
Okay, because they look different.
Yeah, they're very different. Yeah, a raccoon has all those organs in there and some bones. Jellyfish really doesn't have anything.
We cut to the guy and his producer after the show. Just what the hell was that?
And the
You
cutting.
blindside me with this? A monger. That's what you're bringing on for guests now?
That was an incredible interview.
The crowd sat there just like, what? They got nothing from it.
They were absorbing the information.
Nobody could ask any questions. They had nothing. It's like, okay, so he mongered a fish. Now what?
You're right. It was missing some razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, Chief. I think I figured out what happened. Apparently, today's show was supposed to be talking to members of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh.
These are supposed to be hate mongers. That might be.
I see where the confusion came into play.
Yeah. Hate mongers is, I think, what
I
we
see.
were
He
told
wasn't
to
giving you what we. Okay.
And instead, we got this guy. So I think that's more a fault of the
Okay.
booking department.
Okay.
All right. Well, here's the angle for the next episode. I'll do the Ku Klux Klan interview, but we should be barreling down white waters, rafting, or in some sort of real sexy place. Real sexy.
We cut to a sexy kayak.
Sorry, I'm just really confused. I thought we were going to be interviewed about our views on how the master race and stuff.
You are. You are.
Okay, why are we getting into a kayak? And
Well, this is your. I'm introduced. I'm the kind of the page that's
Hi,
running the thing
hi.
here today. This is the host of the program.
okay,
Hello.
He'll
hello.
be doing the interview,
Yeah,
and you are, of course.
I'm the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. Why are there candles
Grand
around?
Wizard.
I'm also
To
confused
set
about
the
the candles.
mood.
Set the mood. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
playing.
And I'm just going to play a record here.
Mint.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm really confused as to what's going on here. I had all these talking points prepared about how the white race has been kept down, and how we're learning about critical race theory is all ridiculous. Why are we listening to this music?
You like to talk, don't you?
Well, I thought I was here to talk. I thought I was here to talk about the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, do you want to get a little more comfortable over there? We can talk.
In the kayak?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks really precarious, actually.
It's a waterbed kayak.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right. We cut to the end of the interview. So I think it's just, when your dad just won't stop. And, you want to love your dad, but you can't love him because he's just a monster. And you want to hate so bad. So you just find a target. You find a target to hate. And I think that's what I did. I think that's why I got into it. The Ku Klux Klan, was just something giving me a target to hate. Oh my God, that was so cathartic.
I'm glad you got that off your chest.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we can't use any of that interview because the tape stopped rolling hours ago.
Oh.
Also, that song I think is copyrighted, so I don't think they're gonna let us play that on the show.
Yeah.
So none of this is gonna air?
No.
So people will still think I'm a Grand Wizard of the KKK when I leave here?
Yeah, horrible monster.
They won't get any of that. That I've made a huge breakthrough, and I'm sorry for my actions.
No, the redemption arc won't be seen.
Oh.
Nope. But we heard it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really paying that much attention. I was kind of on my phone scrolling for most of that.
I guess I'm kind of a better person for it.
I listened.
So I just get out of the kayak now? And,
yeah, you should get out of the kayak.
Kayak's going away, guys.
Oh, there's too much lube.
Can you just, guys?
No, we can't. The lube on our hands.
I don't have any oars.
Oh, no. He dies.
Even though he's reformed. Doesn't matter if you reform. You're still dead. We are miners. Like diamond miners.
Yeah. Like not young children. Yeah.
We are diamond miners who are feeling mischievous.
We're diamond miners who are feeling mischievous because we are going, guys, I think it'd be awesome. Remember those miners in Chile that were like trapped under there for days?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What if we did that? Like not for real, but what if we like communicated to the outside world? That,
wow,
oh my
let's
God,
do
we're
it.
Stuck in here. We get all this attention and all these.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we can make it real comfortable for ourselves down here.
Yeah.
Huh?
We'll be living like kings in this diamond mine. Meanwhile, up there, they'll think, "Oh my God, they're trapped," and
Try to save us.
all
All
this
our loved
media
ones will be
attention.
throwing money at us.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
We cut to after they try it and they get trapped for real.
Help! It's no point screaming anymore.
No, it doesn't seem like anybody's coming at all.
No, it didn't seem like anyone is even really interested in the diamond mine. People being trapped.
Yeah.
I think I remember something in our orientation material about it's cheaper to just abandon us in the mines than it is to
Oh yeah.
mount some sort of rescue
I'm
operation.
gonna be honest. I
now.
skimmed through all that.
So did I. It's just kind of vaguely coming back to me.
Right, they do the diamond mine in pods now. So if we collapse and die, they still got other pods.
Other pods of the mine are still open and fine.
Yeah. I guess considering people refer to these as blood diamonds, I'm going to imagine our lives are not.
That's
worth
where
that
the
much.
blood comes in.
Yeah, because we die. Oh.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
But we'll be remembered, though.
No, I think the opposite. Actually, I think the company will just kind of pretend we never existed and move on.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't be immortalized in everybody's memory with a cool statue.
No. We'll just but at least rappers will be able to have a little diamond in their tooth.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that'll be our legacy.
That's all right.
We are whale scientists.
We are whale scientists who are feeling smug.
We are whale scientists who are feeling smug because we are at a carnival where somebody guesses somebody's weight. And we are with our date, who is a whale. There's no possible way that this person.
Okay, guys. So, all right, I got the wig, I got the lipstick, I got this that we can drape around it to make it look like a dress.
Okay, what are we gonna do to keep this thing wet?
I mean, we'll just have to maybe soak the garment.
Maybe those little guns that they
Yeah.
squirt into
Okay.
the cloud's mouth to inflate the balloon. We
All
can
right,
use
so-
some of those.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Soak the wig too, so
yeah,
the water.
so the water's all in
I
there.
only go so far.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll get the whale back, to the tank. So,
Okay,
here's the
okay.
plan. You're going to take the beluga
Uh-huh.
to the guess the weight guy.
Yeah.
He's going to think this is just a normal human woman.
Yes.
The beluga's going to get on the scale. The weight's going to be ridiculous. And we will get one of those prizes.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
We're getting the prize.
How are we splitting the prize?
Well, it depends what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Oh,
it's-
I thought it was large bears.
yeah, stuffed animal. I mean, it's just have different days with it.
Do a rotation.
Yeah. Every 3 days.
I guess I just envisioned myself getting to keep it.
Well, why would you get to keep it?
I don't know. I just kind of thought
He's
when
the
we were
one going up
speaking
to the
about
booth.
it-
I'm the one who got the beluga here.
Yeah, but then I saw what you were doing, so you guys brought me on. So
Yeah, okay. Well, you're lucky we're cutting you in at all.
all right, fine. I'll take only 4 days.
We
We'll figure it out
cut
after.
to you getting the beluga. Oh God, my whole life is ruined. I've invested all my money into beluga sales. I haven't sold one.
Hey,
man.
I overheard you there talking about how you haven't sold any belugas. Kind of looking to buy a beluga right now. Me and my friends have this little plan that we think is going to get us a lot of giant stuffed bears. So what you asking for, my good man?
Well, what's it worth to you?
Well, you seem to be kind of desperate there to sell your.
Yeah, we heard you're desperate to sell it. So,
Me? No, I could walk away anytime.
Oh, really?
Okay, maybe we walk away
Maybe
too
we
then.
walk
What do you
away
think
as
about
well,
that?
All right, if you want a beluga, I don't know. Is this the right thing for you?
I think we can just get belugas other places. So
Sure,
yeah, maybe
practically pulling them out of the sea. You just
maybe
reach
we-
in.
Maybe you
and-
should. Maybe you go to one of the big box beluga
St.
stores.
Lawrence River is just over there. I'm sure we can find a beluga.
Oh
in there.
yeah, you try finding your own beluga, buddy.
Teeming with
Yeah,
beluga.
yeah. We'll see you
It
later. Then
is.
we're walking away.
It is teeming, but do you know how to get them?
Yeah, I mean we can figure it out. We
Yeah.
are whale scientists after all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can figure it out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right. Well, good luck
Good
to
luck.
you.
You need to read all these books. You need to read all these books to figure it out.
All right, well-
You need to watch this VHS
I
tape.
don't want to watch this video.
You would need to listen to this audio book.
Okay, you know what? Good luck to you selling these belugas then. What if
Yeah.
we're walking away from this?
Who
this
else is going to
transaction?
come in and buy a beluga?
That's right. Who else has this brilliant idea to use a beluga? to get
Everybody
bears?
wants a beluga,
Oh,
buddy.
everybody wants a
I
beluga.
don't see a line for
So when
me.
you were saying,
see
"Oh
one
my
right
goodness, what am I going to do about all these belugas?" That was just what rhetoric? Like just you were just being sarcastic?
You heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that's
heard it
why
completely. That's why we
walked
came up here. We thought, oh, we'll do this guy a favor and take a beluga off his hand. Now we
Yeah.
find out you're trying to jack the price up.
Yeah, so forget you.
You'd be doing me a favor. Trust me, if I were to sell you one of these belugas, I'd be doing you the biggest favor in the world.
All right, let's cut the crap. $5.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. Good.
We are color commentators.
We are color commentators who are worried.
We are color commentators who are worried because it's seconds from the big game and we have not ever watched this sport before.
Okay, guys. So I mean, I watched a little bit of this on TV here, and as far as I can tell, the person's on the horse. The horse trots weirdly forward, trots weirdly sideways,
Why?
then trots weirdly backwards, and then trots weirdly forward.
And then does it race?
No,
putting in a
there's no
horse
other
cheat
horses.
code?
There's no other horses. It's not jumping over anything. There are no other horses on there. It's just walking weird.
How am I supposed to bet on that?
I don't know. What are we going to say about this?
I don't understand this.
Every horse I've watched looks like it's doing the exact same thing.
Maybe they are. Maybe this is some sort of like social experiment.
So what? So how are we supposed to commentate that?
Say the horse moves forward, the horse moves back.
But people will see that. They'll know that. They're expecting us to put in color and
Well-
and point out things that they don't know.
Yeah, but isn't color commentary just kind of saying what you see? You don't have to have in-depth knowledge of the sport.
You just flavor it up. Go, amazing! The horse goes forward.
But what if
And now the horse moves backwards again.
Okay, all right, okay, but what if the horse you're watching didn't do it amazingly? What if the horse you're watching did something that's so subtle that we didn't see it, and all the other people in the world are going, well, that's not amazing. That horse is going to come in dead last. What if we say it's amazing, and that's the horse that comes in dead last?
Then it becomes ironic.
That we were being sarcastic?
Yes.
Yes. And we can mention that later on smugly. Like, oh, see how I called that when I was being sarcastic about that horse's performance?
I mean, I'm not great with this plan, but it's the only one we got, and the event starts in like a minute. So I guess we got to go
We cut
with
to the end of the event. All right, just what the hell was that?
I don't know what you
I don't know where your colleague is, but
What?
I'm the head of the network.
Yeah.
And you two bastards put on the greatest performance I have ever seen.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're passionate about whatever this sport is called as we are, where, you know, you don't screw around. you
They
know?
want to invite you. I don't know anything about the sport. I just run the programming here. I don't need to, though, because I got my experts right here.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
yes, for sure, for sure. We're happy to be on the team, sir.
So they want to strike a deal. They want you to come back every year. They want you to be on the advisory boards.
Oh, wow.
You're going to be shaping how this sport progresses and is played.
Oh, really?
From here on out.
You know, how could you not know anything about the sport and be the head of the sport?
I'm not the head of the sport. I'm the head of programming at this
Yeah,
network.
he just has to
Head of-
program
where you
the
two are
network.
employed.
Oh.
Yeah, and now we get to say what happens in this sport. We cut to a year later. All right, and now it's time for Tammy to get up there on that horse. And let's get that shirt off and see some jiggling.
Yeah, she's taking a couple of steps to the right. Now she's moving forward.
Oh, looks like that one-piece bikini. It looks like that two-piece bikini. It looks like the top is just popped off there. So, you know what that means? The wardrobe malfunction siren and the hose gets turned on. Foam party!
We cut to after with the network guy again. How dare you do this? How dare you take this sport, this beautiful sport that I just started following,
Yeah,
and turn it into something that I could never get elsewhere?
yeah, yeah.
How am I ever going to even watch this sport on its own without you two guys commentating on it from here on out?
Yeah, you know what? We felt the sport, it was time for a change. So we thought, you know, bikini models and nudity,
Yeah.
And-
Iconic.
foam parties.
It's incredible. But how am I going to watch it? I go to a game live. I'm going to be picturing your voices in my head.
Well, luckily for you, we're releasing a whole series of media files you can download. So
Really?
you can just listen in your earbuds there.
I can choose which
Yeah.
inane phrase I put
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
phone.
yeah. You know, and honestly, it really, the horses kind of do the same thing every time. So it doesn't matter which routine you turn it on to. It's, anyone will work for all of them.
Hold on. What did you say? The horses just do the same thing?
Yeah, the horses just kind of do all the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
We added the
You said-
foam and we added the bikini models, but the horses really just do the same
No,
thing.
hold on. What are you talking about? I've been watching this sport for only a short time, but even
Yeah.
I know that there's very subtle movements that the horses do
Oh.
that make it so that if you don't see them, then you would be completely perplexed as to what would be good versus bad in one of these competitions. Do you really not know?
Which is why I was being sarcastic when I said the horses all do the same
Oh!
thing. Yeah.
Wow.
See, that's something else we provide: subtlety and sarcasm.
Wow, you do the sarcasm all the time on the show.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I see.
yeah. Only the really smart
see.
people pick up on it.
Okay.
We cut to the floor of the Olympics. Dan Moser.
That's me.
You
yeah.
must just be absolutely destroyed. Let's take a look at your performance. Let's go to the instant replay
Let's
here.
check it out. Yeah, I'd like to watch it back.
You achieved a gold medal in ripping out a fish's guts
Yeah.
this year. Olympic sport, and you were hoping for double gold.
I was hoping for double gold, maybe even triple.
Yeah.
So, of course, I'm let down.
Oof.
I was able to successfully yank out most of the fish's innards, but its bladder remained inside, and obviously that cost me time.
It was the bladder that derailed you there?
And the first fish. Then after that, I just kind of got in my head. I missed the lung here. I missed the kidney there.
Yeah. Oh,
All
hold on a
those
second.
organs add up.
Get out of here, loser. Justin DeVoe,
no.
Hey,
double
hey.
gold winner.
Yeah. About that, I have an announcement to make, everybody. I was using performance-enhancing substances. My gloves were extra gripped, and so it is with great shame that I cannot accept this double gold, and I have let down my country and my fans, and
Wow.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. So Dan,
I guess that makes me double gold
you're
now.
double gold.
So unless a triple gold walks by, I guess you
Wow.
won't be so rude this time. Now will you?
Oh, hold on, Dad, get out of here.
What?
Oh, Jerry DeVoe.
Hey.
Triple gold winner.
Son of a gun?
You know what? Yeah, I mean, triple gold. I won triple gold, but I mean, they're telling me now. Apparently, they're telling me that the fish they were giving me was already pre-gutted. So yeah, there wasn't much left in there. So apparently, my run didn't count. I mean, we're trying to get a rematch, but as of right now, I'm afraid I cannot accept the triple gold.
It's trending on X right now. #Gutgate.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
So I guess that makes me triple gold
that's
then.
you triple gold, Dan.
Okay.
Get out of here, loser. Dan Moser, triple
Okay,
gold
well, I remember
winner.
the way you talked to me before.
Me?
Yeah. Do you got any questions?
Objectively, like a journalist?
Do you got any questions?
How does it feel to be the big winner?
It feels good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What did it take to get here?
Two of my opponents having some sort of technical errors that disqualified them from being ranked in the competition was the prime factor in me winning the triple gold.
Oh my god. Oh, hold on. Your results are coming in here. You've tested positive for several substances here.
Yes, that's right.
So you'll now be stripped of the gold medal.
For what?
For performance-enhancing substances.
Oh. I didn't know they enhanced my performance. Wow. I guess I'm not as good at this as I thought.
We cut to the Olympic. We cut to the Olympic Committee. Okay, guys. People are not watching. People are not watching, so I think we up the stakes. Bronze. Who cares? Silver. Who gives a shit?
No one.
Gold is what people want. So now, instead of bronze, gold. Instead of silver, double gold. Instead of gold, triple gold. Everybody else,
Love that.
platinum.
Amazing.
Yeah. Just several levels of platinum. Everybody gets a
Good.
medal.
Good.
That's amazing.
People want medals. That's
Yeah,
what they want to
yeah,
see.
yeah,
Medals,
yeah, yeah,
medals,
yeah,
medals.
yeah.
They want those pictures with the guy with like 8 medals hanging off his neck, and he's all like, ah.
Yeah, that's what people want. People want that in the Olympics. And also, all the times now measured in hours. So it's going to be point, a whole bunch of zeros, and then a little number at the end. So it looks like they did it so fast.
Excellent.
Wow.
The marathons, which is, I mean, still
Yeah.
the hour will still be just applicable. But,
Still, we can't solve all of these problems.
yeah, one problem at a time.
Here's,
Also,
here's to the future, gentlemen.
the future.
The future of the Olympics.
It's going to be the best idea since adding bikinis and foam parties to the horse event.
Let's cut to the Winter Olympics for a change. Guys, I don't think we get the respect we deserve.
Tell me about it.
You know? Everybody's always going on about the Summer Olympics and all the running
They're always
records.
happening in like sexy places where people are like at the beach and hot. I mean, no one has respect for us here in the Winter Olympics. We got to wrap up, put on some layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried foam parties. The hose froze. We couldn't do it.
And then the foam froze.
When the horses died.
Yeah. And the girls in bikinis didn't fare much better.
No.
It's really hard to have bikini beauties on a ski slope.
It is.
No matter what those movies show you where there's like, there's
I mean, they got the sexy
Skiing
like
down there.
they got sexy like pole dance, like pole jumpers and high jumps.
Right.
And, like the track and field people.
wearing those little tiny suits.
Yeah, and even like the big power lifters and stuff. I mean, they're big, chubbier people, but I mean, they're impressive.
They're ripped.
They're
and
they
strong.
look strong. You look solid. You go,
Yeah.
wow, that person looks solid. Like what do we got? We got all these parkas and big goggles.
Yeah.
Well, what if we declare war on the Summer Olympics?
Like invade their games.
What if we do a campaign? First, we sabotage them here at the water events,
Okay.
where the boats are parked along the shore.
Make it all icy. Do we have the power to do that? That seems like it would be a Mr.
Well,
Freeze level task.
I didn't assume he meant bring winter there. I think he meant just go and sabotage their boats.
I thought he meant do it in a Winter Olympics-y kind of way.
I mean, do we have the power to do that?
We have unlimited power.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know we had unlimited power either.
Well,
That's great.
hold on. If we have unlimited power, why do we need the Olympics at all? Why don't we just, exercise our unlimited power?
No, we got to stand for something here.
Yeah, you got to stand for something. That's a good point. That's a good point.
All right, fair enough. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Well, we'll cut to the next Winter Olympics. Guys, do you think the Winter Olympics have become diluted since they're basically just the summer games in the winter now?
Yeah,
Yes.
a little bit. And those high jump, those poles get really icy.
Some people stick their tongues to the pole as
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
going across.
They go over the bar, and then the pole comes.
Yeah,
up and
because the
like,
tongue is there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. And I kind of miss those beach volleyball matches.
Yeah, the snow volleyball is not quite
Not
the
nearly
same.
the same.
But they're all wearing parkas.
Well, I better get to my fish gutting event.
We are obnoxious pilots.
We are obnoxious pilots who are feeling confident.
We are obnoxious pilots who are feeling confident because our boss told us he was leaving early. So we can be as obnoxious as we want on this flight without him doing anything about it.
All right, guys, I have an event, so I'm just going to cut out early.
Oh, yeah, of course, boss.
You guys make sure you sign out as soon as your shift is done.
Yes.
Certainly.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you
All
tomorrow.
right. See you tomorrow. All right. Let's get wild, man.
Now's the time to really get obnoxious.
Yes. I'm going to leave the dishes in the dishwasher.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm going to leave the dishes in the dishwasher dirty, ready to start.
Nice.
But no soap is in there. And I didn't start them.
Oh, that's wild, man.
Yeah.
Total contravention of order.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, the passengers are all wondering why the plane is flying so erratically.
Oh, I guess we should fly this
All right, we
plane.
got to fly this thing, too.
And why is there a dishwasher up here?
Oh, man. Oh, no. Pull up.
Pull up! We cut to inside the World Trade Center. Guys, I think this plane might be flying erratically because the pilots are doing the dishes inside the cockpit.
What?
Wait, so this isn't a terrorist attack?
No.
Oh.
No. And I, for one, don't want to die in anything other than a terrorist attack. So what are we going to do about this?
I think we should stage a terrorist attack.
Right. Real quick before they get the chance to fly into us.
Yeah. We don't want them getting the credit for this.
Love that idea.
Okay,
Let's do it.
everybody, death to America!
Death to America!
Ah!
Today's episode of the Good Improv Show is, of course, goes out to all the people who died in the attack on the
Thanks for
World Trade
doing
Center.
that. That was great. That really helped us out there.
Oh, gentlemen, thanks for watching my presentation on how I believe the Twin Towers were hit by a couple of kayaks, not planes.
But we have the footage of the. You actually showed some of the footage in your presentation
Yeah.
of the planes hitting the building.
Wouldn't this require there be two rivers leading up to each tower, and then someone would kayak down the river as fast as they could?
And how does a kayak hitting the side of a building make it collapse?
Even if it were fully loaded with jet fuel, like you say,
Like you claim.
a kayak is very small.
These are great questions.
Uh-huh.
And they're all questions that I answer in my course. Understanding
Okay.
Oh, we
how
gotta
the
take the
kayaks.
course now.
You got to
Okay.
take the course. And you don't want to just stop at the course. You got to take my mastermind. You want to be part of my weekly
How
call.
did you get on Mastermind?
Anybody can get on mastermind.
Really?
You want to be on? I know a guy.
Okay.
Wow.
What would
this
I
is a good
teach?
opportunity for you.
I guess I could teach fish gutting. I know how to fishmonger.
There you go.
And then let me tell you this: you don't have to
big
just stop
step.
at fish. You can monger any animal.
Wow. You learn the truth, and
What-
then you also get this opportunity. I feel
about
like
you,
I'm being
Dan?
left behind.
What are you gonna
Don't
teach?
get left behind.
Well, I gotta take this course quick.
Well, what are you gonna teach if you get on Mastermind?
I'm gonna teach whatever this course is that he's
You're gonna just
teaching.
teach his course?
Yeah.
Before you teach
Oh.
my course, you're going to want my ebook on teaching courses.
I'll need that.
And you're going to want my personal course on how to position yourself for writing ebooks and taking the course.
Awesome. And all this stuff is free.
And you're going to want some coaching. Let's get a call every week.
I like that.
That's gonna cost you.
No, that's got to be free, right?
That's totally free.
See, all free. Look at this.
Wow.
But it'd be great if you could refer 5 or 6 people that could each pay me $10K a month.
What if I were to just pay you $10K a month and cut those people out entirely?
Yeah, you don't want other people learning.
I don't want
this
other
stuff.
people learning about this.
I don't want you to have to go through the pain of that. You're a nice guy.
You know what? What if I loan you the 10K? I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of money out of this,
Seems
this
like
fish
it.
cutting course
Yeah.
that I'm going to do on Mastermind. You know what? I'm going to do a sensual massage thing too.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah,
We should.
because using the fish oils really get in there.
Fish oils.
Yeah.
That's a very sensual
Yeah.
food.
I
is
Wow.
thought
Fish.
so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The food of love.
The food of love, people say a sardine.
So I'll lend you that 10K, no problem, because I'm
Yeah.
bound to make that on this
Nice.
this mastermind course I'm running.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, we cut to after I've taken the course from Jordan.
Dan, so apparently you're teaching this course and you're far more
Yes, I
successful
certainly
than
am.
Jordan is.
That's right. I
Wow.
took his patented style and I flipped it on its head.
Jordan, you should take a course from this guy.
Yeah,
He
you wanna
looks
take
like
a course?
Really knows what he's talking about.
I should. I'd love to see my protege surpass me.
You
So
should,
this is
here.
a great moment.
I'm going to give you a free shot at the course.
Thank you.
After the first 3 minutes of the course, then obviously you're going to have to pay.
Luckily,
following
he
that.
paid you. Got all the 10K that I paid Dan that he paid you.
Yeah, you must
Yes.
still have that.
I actually invested that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did
So
they-
I don't have it. Do you have 10K I could have?
Oh, that's right. You invested it in my course.
Yes.
Yeah, my course was a disaster. Turns out people don't want to sensually massage after they've gutted fish.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
Yeah. I
I
thought
guess
they
I'll call my wife and say the surprise for tonight is off.
Yeah, I would. What kind of fish? Well, first,
Sardines.
definitely call her.
Hey, thank you for watching this episode of the Good Improv Show. We hope you enjoyed it because we enjoyed making it and having fun for you.
Yes. And if your heart called you to be here, consider hitting subscribe.
Yeah. And if your groin caused you to be here, you are on the wrong site, and I think you're looking for Pornhub or something similar.
And if somebody else forced you to come to the site, thank you to that person for forcing you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully you're released soon and brought home safely.
And thanks for watching.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.